flags of freedom fly as one over democracy's greatest outpost in Asia, where United Nations forces stand at combat readiness to prevent the communist enslavement of Asia. For in Korea, preparedness is a serious business. I know. I fought here with these proud soldiers, sent from 16 nations of the free world. Freedom is most precious in Korea. They have a slogan, training is fighting. They approach it with strict discipline and precision, well demonstrated by this headquarters drill team. Make wonderful soldiers. Show them once, and they have it for good. They do exactly as told. I'll never forget this rugged terrain, for here we fought some of the bitterest battles of the strangest war in history. The troops picked the right name, Heartbreak Ridge. Koreans make crack pilots too. They learn fast and they think fast. They are intensely proud of their two-wing Air Force. Soldiers in the Republic of Korea's Army gain the greatest respect from their United Nations allies in combat. We call the R.O.Ks the Hard Rocks. Today, this is the greatest anti-communist army in Asia, the fourth largest in the world, second to none as a battle-tested fighting force, 650,000 strong. Returning as a civilian to pay my respects to my fellow soldiers, I see the great modern army we only hoped for when I took command in April 1951 and started putting it together from little more than a handful of Korean boys. I knew that someday the Korean people would provide a mighty bulwark against communism, not only for themselves, but for the entire free world. They who fight communists know the price of freedom. I saw this review with the Army, Corps, and Division commanders. At the Korean Naval Academy, styled after Annapolis, their dauntless President SYNGMAN RHEE arrives for graduation exercises. These are the future officers of the Republic's small navy. For his valiant services to Korea, my old friend Admiral William Callahan receives one of Korea's highest awards. Their young navy is a source of pride for the Koreans, whose distinctive culture dates back 2,000 years before the discovery of America. In appearance, they are like the Chinese, who conquered their country about 300 AD. But there are notable differences. Koreans have high cheekbones and strong, determined chins. They're generally taller and stronger than other Asians, having a history of white Caucasian stock dating from 4000 BC. They are the largest Christian country in the Orient. Graduating too are Marine Corps officers whose 40,000 fighting Marines are also on guard, trying to deter the communists from violating the armistice. The Military Academy holds its graduation in Seoul, similar to West Point ceremonies. Reviewing the cadets is President RHEE, the George Washington of Korea. who is devoutly dedicated to the unification of his country and the liberation of what is left of his people in North Korea. Only 3 million of the original 8 million, and join them with the 22 million South Koreans. Although Korea is a child born of the United Nations, she is not a member. She suffered more than 1 million casualties in the so-called UN police action, but her life is still threatened. Korea has never been involved in an offensive war. Peace has always been a tradition in Korea, land of the morning calm. Now it is a spearhead of liberty in the Far East, land by the hard rocks of Heartbreak Ridge. This reminds me of June week at West Point, when the cadets and their dates stroll down Flirtation Walk. The girls here still wear their native costumes, but they're growing modern as fast as the Army. I know that times are uneasy, but reflected in the young faces of the whole world is the hope of a peaceful future, as in Outpost, Korea.